Hello, welcome. I just wanted to go over briefly some of the features with this companion app for the tabletop board game Specter Ops. The first thing to note is up here along the main menu, you also see this Specter Ops menu. This has some little features in here that you can use throughout the game. Some of them you will need to use. We'll go into those more, but that's where that is, right up there. When it's time to actually start a new game, that's what you're going to do is click on Game Setup. You can see that it says there's a script that's running. Little prompt here. It says for the agent or hunter to fill out this next sheet. And basically this is where we're just going to fill in the objectives. So you can either roll the dice on the table and then come here and input what numbers you're going to be, which numbers show up on the dice, or you can just click roll for objectives and it will roll all 6 die and give you the results there and the correct locations on the map based on the map that is shown here. Now, if you want to change the map, you don't change it here. You would go up here to load map and click on which map it is that you want to be using. And the die don't need to be rolled again after you do that. Okay. After you've done that, you can come back here. If you do change the map, it will take you away from this page, map select. You just have to navigate back to this page to continue where you left off. Then you hit Hunter Setup, another prompt for either Hunter or Agent to fill out this page. And the first thing to do is to select which vehicle the hunters are using. If you prefer, you can put the names of the players that are at the table. That's fine. That's not necessary, though. And then you can put in what hunters have been selected. Very simple to do. And I'm going to go ahead and put in the tracker and the rover. And that is why there are 5 hunter spots here, because with the rover, there are at times with a 5-player game actually 5 hunter characters, including the rover. So that's what that extra one there is for. I know that not all of these down here are all of the abilities of these trackers, or of these hunters rather. The judge, for instance, has clairvoyance, but also has the verdict or something like that. But really, these are the ones that were more important to track when they get used in order to keep the replay of the game making sense when you get to that point. So that's why it's not complete, but it has what is needed for the purposes of this app. So then when you're done with that, click Submit. And then this, of course, is only for the ARC agent to fill out. You can put your name there if you prefer, and then select which agent you're going to be. The orangutan is going to have 8 hit points, right? And that extra 2 plus the normal 6 that you have against 3 or more hunters. Oh, wait. In a 4-hunter game, you start out with 4, so he would get 6. That's always a little confusing. And then I'm going to select which one's going to be the trader, and I'm going to pick tracker. And then I'm going to pick some cards. And if I remember correctly, when you're playing 4 hunters, a 5-player game, you only get 3 of these. So I'm going to pick those 3 and click Submit. Sometimes you'll get these little warnings when you hit buttons. Just click through those. If you get a warning when you're trying to change something that's manually like this is a warning you should heed. Do not change anything in the app. If you're trying to type something in here and it's not liking it, you need to listen and not edit it. If you get those errors when you've pressed one of these buttons or selected something from this menu, go ahead and click through those. Those are okay to click through. Okay? Now, that's going to be it for this video. I'm going to continue on going over in the next video what the map is and how to enter in movement and all these other cells over here. So basically recording each turn on the game for the agent and the hunters.